You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, if you guys don't believe that the track meet killer Karmelo Anthony is doomed, that he is guilty of murder, you will after you actually hear what I have to say in this video, folks. Everybody knows he's going down. He is going down. Folks, reports at the courthouse said that his parents, Karmelo Anthony's parents, came out in tears. Folks, they know he's cooked because the last witness that the defense put on the stand got absolutely destroyed by the prosecution. Folks, this witness basically turned his story around. When confronted with the facts, he folded. Karmelo Anthony is done. He's finished. Now, we'll say this. People were actually bringing up manslaughter. Now, I actually saw a video clip from the news, and they said, yes, manslaughter can be an option when right before it actually goes to the jury. So the defense can actually request manslaughter be put on the table, okay, to soften the blow. So it is a possibility, however, unlikely based on this testimony. When your own witness says, yeah, I basically lied, you know that's bad. You know that's bad. So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. So right over here, I want to reread this to you guys because there's actually a major detail here about this track athlete right here that was actually on the stand for the defense. And look at this here. After seeing Austin Metcalf with a stab wound, the witness said he saw Karmelo lightly jogging to another part of the bleachers. Defense attorney: Did you see him when he stopped? Quote, he is crying and there was a coach kind of comforting him. I'd say distraught is the best way to describe it. Did it look like a put on? I'd say everything going on was very, very real. You could hear him crying? Question mark. Yes, sir. I heard him saying, I told him not to touch me. How was he distraught? Yes, very distraught. But then cross-examination, guys, kills the whole thing. On cross-examination, a prosecutor confronted the witness over how his testimony did not line up with prior statements made to police and the prosecution. The prosecution asked, you had a few things wrong when we talked. Is that right? Yes, sir. Your initial statement to police that you saw Karmelo Anthony surrounded had to be after the stabbing. Yes. You had a story in your head when we visited, correct? Yes. And when you saw the video, your eyes were open to what actually happened. Is that right? Yes. My impression when we first met, you thought that when you saw people surrounding Karmelo Anthony, it was before the stabbing. Yes, sir. That was actually after the stabbing? Question mark. I couldn't really tell. When you and I met, you told me you thought it was before the stabbing? Question mark. I thought it was as the stabbing was happening. You know you were wrong? Yes, sir. But get this. Prosecutors then played surveillance video from the stadium that showed the witness was not looking at the Memorial High School tent at the time of the stabbing. Folks, he never witnessed anything. And this was the defense's star witness right here. He didn't see anything. And that was the death blow here for Karmelo Anthony, folks. That was the death blow. Then, of course, they went to recess and everything, extended lunch. And then the prosecution comes back because Folks, someone was telling me probably that when the prosecution and defense were actually meeting with the judge, they're probably trying to come to some type of a plea deal because that sunk them. But no plea deal was done. I mean, this was like an extended lunch, like 2 hours or something. So tomorrow, the jury's going to come in and closing arguments are actually going to happen. And the judge has said if they don't come to a verdict tomorrow, they'll be sequestered and they'll be put in like a hotel or whatever. Someone's telling you guys that jury is probably going to come back with a verdict tomorrow. But look right here. This is how bad it is for Karmelo. Karmelo and Anthony's parents seen leaving the courtroom in tears just before son's defense team pulled shock move in self-defense claim. Karmelo and Anthony's parents were seen leaving the courtroom in tears just before his lawyers pulled a shock move in a high-profile Texas trial Monday. The dramatic exit came after a weak testimony by the witnesses the defense put on the stand, including one who retracted previous statements, a second who didn't know much about what had happened in the case, and a third who was forced to appear before the court through a subpoena. Wow. But look down here. Look down here. After a lunch break Monday, followed by a nearly 2-hour delay, Anthony's parents were summoned into the courtroom, according to two courtroom sources who spoke to the Daily Mail anonymously. The suspect's parents were seen leaving the court in tears after they were allowed to have a private visit with their son. This happened while court was delayed for over 2 hours for lunch. It is not clear why they were crying or what was said during that private chat. However, both mom and dad went into the courtroom together. The mom then came out of the courtroom alone and sobbing. She was escorted to the restroom by security. Later, the dad came out to take a break and also had tears in his eyes. This account was confirmed by both a staffer and a Karmelo Anthony supporter with courtroom access. The supporter says he feels like things are not going to work out for Anthony based on the parents' reactions. Instead, the defense came back after hearing from only 6 witnesses, including one who said he misspoke when told local investigators he saw Anthony surrounded by other kids. Yeah, we talked about him. Folks, I think everybody knows, including Karmelo Anthony's parents, man, he is cooked. He's finished. And they probably sat down and talked with him. Even Karmelo Anthony probably knows, yeah, I'm done. So now they're really facing the fact that their son is going to go to prison for decades. For decades. Now, also, when it comes to a life sentence, I was also looking it up. It looks like he won't be eligible for parole until at least 30 years. At least. So it could actually, be 50 years. It could be 60. He just has to have eligibility for parole. Eligibility. That's the difference. But boy, he killed Austin Metcalf in cold blood, man. Cold blood. And it definitely seems like he's going down, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time. Welcome to blackwhitenetwork.com. School is out. We're running a sale, 17% off everything in the merch store, guys, including our new Freedom shirt that is normally $29.97, but you get 17% off, including hats also as well. Our best-selling shirt is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition with the America 250 flag on the back. We're getting close, guys, to the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. We also have other merch in the merch store, including hoodies, zip-up hoodies, hats, America 250 hats at that, other merch as well. And don't forget to become members, guys. $10 a month. You sign up, you get a 7-day free trial. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. We do appreciate it. You can donate directly on the website, $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.